Welcome back to another episode of Legit Brew Reviews. I'm Trevor.
And I'm Matt.
And this is our special Oktoberfest episode. Oktoberfest, my favorite time of the year.
Yeah. We were looking forward to Oktoberfest just because there's so many options. There's so many. Here, I'm gonna adjust this here real quick. There's so many options available in Oktoberfest. Everybody wants to make their Oktoberfest brew.
Everyone wants to have the best Oktoberfest brew.
Yeah. Everybody's competing and even the ones that aren't. Everybody wants to have their own. Where they're very similar, but they all have their own little things about them that make them their own.
Yeah, and it's the time of the year where all the best seasonals come out on the shelves and people run to them and snatch them up. It's I love Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Full of festivals and German culture.
Yeah, German culture, and then just like the fall season. I mean, we don't see too much of it in Louisiana, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because we're in it right now, and it still feels like summer here.
Yeah.
So one thing we did want to highlight on before this episode came up, there was tons of Oktoberfest beers. And
plenty of big ones too, like Sam Adams to name.
Yeah, Sam Adams,
big one.
And needless to say, when the episode came up, like today, there weren't as many out anymore,
which is really strange. October just began.
Yeah, so it's weird. I don't know if maybe they run it early and then they pull them off quick. I don't know. It's really odd.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to kind of note that because we wanted to have more than just the three, but we did find three really awesome beers that we've never had.
Right. St. Arnold, we've had something of St. Arnold's, but we're not quite sure what it was.
Yeah,
I know I've had a St. Arnold's before. I just don't remember what it was. But
I don't remember either.
The Oktoberfest special, so I mean I've never had that.
Yeah.
And then we have Goose Island, which we've seen Goose Island around, right? I know that they have an IPA. Maybe that's all they do. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I've seen it, but I haven't invested.
Everywhere I've seen Goose, it was always on tap as IPA.
Right.
And I've never had it because, me and IPA, right? So,
yeah.
And then Carbox is another one that we've seen.
Yes.
All sorts of different flavors and types.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to try. I'm excited to try all three.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited for the Carbox. Brewed in Texas. It has like a nice German-looking can, Carbox.
You've got some German up here.
Yeah.
I'm not. I would butcher it.
I'm not even going to try.
I spy with my little eye.
Ein, zwei is 1 and 2, but I don't know what.
Maybe it's like 1, 2, 3 drink. That sounds good.
I know this says Oompa, and there's a pretzel.
There you go. Wish we had some pretzels.
Oh man, you had to say that.
We want to thank everybody who's been interacting with us in the comments. Tons of people have been kind of giving us input on the show. So we greatly appreciate all you guys taking the time out to let us know what you think. Those of you that actually did do our first drink with us, thoroughly enjoyed the Modelo. Our friend David, our good friend David, said that was his first time having Modelo, and it surpassed his expectations. So that's pretty awesome that he wouldn't have usually had or tried a Modelo, and with us recommending it, he was like, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a shot, and he really liked it. He said so. And
stick around next week for our viewer drink because we will be drinking Corona.
Yeah, Corona. It's a special one.
Corona Familiar.
Yeah.
I still have to look up the difference between that and just like an extra.
Yeah, we'll have a little bit more information next episode for you on that because that was a new one to us. I've seen the extra and stuff around, but this one was
totally different bottle, but I don't know. I'm excited. Hell, new Corona. All right.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into the first one.
Let's get festive. St. Arnold?
Yeah, we can do the St. Arnold.
Brewed for fall. It says fall in quotation marks for us in Louisiana, right? Brewed in fall.
Yeah, in fall.
All right. Full-bodied and malty. That's what I like to hear. Is this a twist top? No.
Not a twist top. The rude awakening of when you think it's a twist top and it's not.
Ooh.
Nice caramelly color. Yeah, really great color on it.
I'm going to smell it.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Ooh, smells familiar.
Wow.
Ooh, what does this smell like?
Hold on. It's distinct yet.
Yeah, there's something. I don't know. I went.
It's very rich.
I went somewhere
very
for a minute.
Full. You went somewhere?
Yeah, I was like zoned out.
You had one of those That's So
I was
Raven.
like, yeah, I had a moment.
Wow.
Well, it smells good.
It does.
I'm ready to
You're
try
already
this
ready to
guy
try it?
out.
Hey, cheers.
Yeah, let's
All
try
right,
it.
St. Arnold's Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Hmm.
Right off the bat, I just get that toasted caramel flavor, yeah? Very malty.
Yeah, malty and like barley like.
I could so drink this at a bonfire.
Yeah, it's definitely it has that really good feel, that festive feel, like have it a festival, like a fall festival or a fair or something like that.
It almost is the color of apple cider, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it is.
Wow, this is so tasty. I wish we gotten more of this. Smell? Oh, I don't know. Fantastic.
I really like the smell as
yeah,
well.
5 out of 5. Like you said, it is almost familiar.
It is very familiar, and I was trying to pinpoint exactly where. I mean, I got the little hints. It's very much they stand on their own for sure. I'd agree with you on the smell.
I think
love
it's the hops we smell that's throwing us off because it is quite hopsy, and then the color is like a dark honey caramel color.
Yeah,
very pretty.
Yeah, I like the color. It's almost like the kind of little golden color of the little mosquito guy in Jurassic Park. You know, the one that gets
caught in the amber.
Yeah, kind of has that color a little bit to it. Taste, I really like the taste. Very festive feeling. You could see having one of these like when you're at like a fall festival or concert or fair.
Toasted. It's sweet.
Yeah.
It's not too thick. It's really good.
Very tasty. So I'm impressed with the taste as well. Really, really good. And then it always boils down to that age-old legit brew review question.
They've been asking this for hundreds of years.
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds. Would you buy a 6-pack of it?
Would you buy a 6-pack?
And I would.
Yeah, I would
Definitely.
agree. I like this a lot. I do like how they are keeping this seasonal, though.
Yeah.
Because you wait for this time of year to get this beer.
This is a beer you would wait for. I would wait for this beer. I would wait in agony, but I would wait.
I feel like I would forget, as you do throughout the year, that this is available in fall.
Because you have so many great beers that are out, the rest of the year, right?
And then when fall starts coming up, you're like, ooh.
It's kind of like eggnog. You don't really think about eggnog until it's, Christmas season, and then you're like, oh, eggnog's on the shelf.
It clicks in like right at that end part of November. But yeah, this is really good. I would definitely buy a 6-pack of this and thoroughly impressed.
5 out of 5.
Yeah, you should finish this guy up.
I'm gonna. All right, time for a palate cleanser.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and get a little bit of that pickled ginger in there.
Okay, let's move on to the Goose Island, huh? Goose Island Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Would you like to open this one?
Sure.
It's probably not a twist either.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the little, I don't know what those are called. The little German hats.
I don't know either. It's got the nice little Pinocchio feather in it.
Yeah, that, and you got a nice little mug of
Probably
beer.
Goose. Probably the Goose Island.
Toasted bready malt.
And on the back it says "serve in a Stein," but I guess we're gonna kind of violate that.
Yeah, we don't. Sorry, Germany, we don't have Steins.
Sorry.
And there's a cool little goose on the Goose Island thing up here.
Nice to add to the bottle cap collection.
Right? I like that little guy. Let's pour it up.
Ooh, another dark.
Let's jump in and see what we got on
very bold smells here. More pronounced than the St. Arnold, huh?
Sweeter.
Yeah, sweeter.
I'm getting like a sweeter little
breadier.
Little
It says on the bottle, obviously, bready malt, but you can smell the difference.
Like a sweet yeasty. So I guess that's that bread in there. It smells really good.
It smells exciting. If I like this one more than St. Arnold, I don't know if I can contain myself.
Right?
Wow. Okay. Let's give her a try. Wow.
Wow. We always end up doing that every time.
Wow. There's that sweetness. It kicks in at the last second.
And it has a really good aftertaste.
Yeah.
I would say the smell is awesome. I like the smell.
Oh yeah.
It feels very similar in the sense of the St. Arnold in the festive, so it captures that true Oktoberfest feel.
The smell is incredible, right? Very strong, full-bodied aroma. Toasty, like you said, the yeasty bread smell. You can smell the sweetness of the hops, and then when you taste it, at first, I don't know if it's because of the ginger, but it's almost it's very subtle, and then you get hit with the sweetness, you know. So it's almost kind of like a delayed taste.
Yeah.
Which is a bit odd, but it isn't bad. It isn't very thick. It's very easy to go down. It's very smooth.
Very much so. It is.
I'd probably just have to give this one 4 out of 5. It's still good though.
It's tasty. I don't feel like overwhelmed by it in the sense that I think like, you know, this is like fantastic, mind blowing.
Yeah.
Still really good though, and this is the first goose I've had, so I would like to try some other goose beers. But yeah, this one isn't bad. I'm happy with the 4 out of 5 as well on this one, just because it's not flawless in what I look for in a beer, but it's not terrible by any means. It's tasty. It's good and stuff. Would I buy a 6-pack of this?
I might.
If it's seasonal like it is, I wouldn't mind having it seasonally. Would this be my go-to beer of choice? No. Just because I can't see every time I want a beer to have this kind of festive-y beer.
Head to, or specifically Goose Islands, you know. I mean, this is my first Goose Island anything, so I'm happy with it, you know. Would I get a 6-pack of it? Maybe.
Occasionally,
right. Finish this.
But yeah, if you guys haven't tried Goose Island beer, give them a shot. Let us know in the comments below, and
or if you
let us know,
or if you're a fan of any of their other products, please let us know which ones are good.
Yeah.
All right, another palate cleanser. Last palate cleanser of the episode.
Get a little. I do like some pickled ginger though.
It is time for the Karbach. They should have done a play on the Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest, right?
Right.
Oh wait. They did. I'm blind. It says Oktoberfest. There we go. Well done.
That's funny.
Right. Ooh. Dang. This is pretty too.
While it still seems pretty gold, this one seems more beer commercial-esque.
Yeah.
Like the one that they show you on the beer commercial where the hand comes in and it's just like,
Karbach.
drink inserted beer company name.
Drink Oktoberfest.
All right. All right, let's see what the smell's going on.
Take a whiff. Whoa. Excuse you. That is strong. The only way I can describe it is take the St. Arnold's, which had almost no bready aroma at all, right?
Right. Yeah.
Then you have the Goose Island, which was very, very yeasty, very bready scented. And then this one is even more so than the Goose Island.
Yeah.
This one is very strong.
Yeah, it
takes you back.
It still has it doesn't quite have the sweet remnants that the Goose had, but it's still got those familiar qualities to it. Let's go ahead and let's give it a shot.
Karbach, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. So that one,
I like this one.
the taste, it doesn't have that lingering aftertaste that I found the other two to both have. But they didn't have the same aftertaste. That had a different aftertaste each.
Once this goes down, it's almost like it's gone. Huh?
Yeah, that's it. Like you get like a full-bodied flavor and taste, but then like no aftertaste, no like remnants of what it was, or no hints of something that maybe wasn't in the taste itself that you got later in the aftertaste.
Unless you really chew it, you know, if you stew over it. It like Oktoberfest, it's there and then it's gone.
Right?
Kind of sad.
How sad.
This beer makes me sad.
I I like it. I would like to try it in a draft the same way
yeah.
I said the goose as well, because I mean, once you try it in draft, you know you've already achieved the highest possible quality that you're going to get out of a beer.
Yeah.
And then when it comes out of a can or a bottle, not to say it's not as good, but it's a different dimension.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's it's a different bottling and canning technique and stuff like that. I kind of like it though.
Yeah, I mean, as quickly as it fades, it is a really good beer. I like it.
I'm still kind of on the fence about would I buy a 6-pack of this though.
Yeah, knowing what you know now about it, I totally would have bought a 6-pack of it today based on looks alone, right?
Yeah, I mean, because it looks very very welcoming. I always want to say enticing, but enticing is not always the word. Welcoming. When you look at it, you see it, and you're like, oh man, that seems like that's got to be a good beer.
It looks good, right?
Yeah, like it's got to be, and not that it's not.
No.
Because it is a very tasty beer. I find maybe to some degree that Oktoberfest beers in general are really the types of beers that are meant for the season and the season alone.
Yeah.
Because they are very unique. They're not comparable to your average, lagers or ciders or ales or anything like that. They don't taste anything like it. They taste very season oriented. So maybe that's why they do only release them within the fall season, and then they're gone till next fall.
Yeah.
Is because they're those types of beers. Like, you appreciate them, and you'll see them next year, but you're okay with that until the next year.
Kind of like your aunt.
Kind of like your aunt, old Aunt Gertrude. She comes around, and then when she's gone, you're like, God, I love that lady, but
I can wait another year.
I can wait another year to see her again.
I would probably buy a 6-pack of this again, in the season, right? It really isn't bad. My favorite of the three, I have to say, was probably St. Arnold, but I like them all.
Going into it, I didn't think I was gonna like St. Arnold as much.
Yeah, I can attest to that, and I don't quite know why.
Yeah, like it's nothing against the company or the brewer or the name or anything like that. It just for some reason I was like,
I think it's because for me, St. Arnold does a lot of near beer stuff.
True.
Yeah. And I'm not into the near beer stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe my opinion was kind of skewed from the start.
Mm-hmm.
I'd hoped, of course, for the best, right? But
yeah.
I'm very happy with the way it tastes.
All the beers today were really good. In their own retrospect, I felt like they were all good. If I had to rate the three today, I would probably say I like the St. Arnold the best, and then I kind of like the Karbach more. So second, okay, and the Goose third. Maybe there was something about that sweet aftertaste that I didn't like as much. Maybe that's what it was. I don't truly know what it is, but
these are three of the most, I think, popular ones that you're going to find out on the shelves. Of course, it all varies depending on where you live. Where we live, we don't have much of the the German influence, so we don't get the really fun Oktoberfest beers.
Yeah.
We don't have like a world market or anything we can go to. We wanted to get the Sam Adams Oktoberfest, like we said. Unfortunately, it was all out, and there are a few more that we could find. But I'm happy with the selection that we had.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I wouldn't say this is a complete representation, as Trevor said, of Oktoberfest beers by any means, and it's not meant to be. This is just more or less what we could get our hands on for the episode, and letting you guys know of some of the very many Oktoberfest brews that are available to you guys. And these, like Trevor said, chances are you can get your hands on these no matter where you are regionally. They're not super special to our area,
and it's all about trying new stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's what this show is. This show is all about trying the new stuff that you didn't think maybe you'd want to try, but something about in the way we describe things and explain things in a way that just kind of intrigues you a little bit, and yeah, maybe I want to try a Goose Oktoberfest beer, or maybe I want to try that Karbach that I saw at that gas station.
Yeah. Or maybe even, hey, maybe I'll try that Goose IPA.
Right. You never know. You never know. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to try the beers that potentially could be bad. Like I said, luckily we've gotten pretty lucky in these 4 episodes that these beers have been pretty tasty.
Just wait.
It's going to get scary real soon, guys, because we're venturing into some scary territory coming up. Not this next episode, but coming up. It's going to get...
It's going to get hairy.
It's going to get cheap.
Things are going to get cheap.
Things are going to get cheap around here.
All right, guys. Well, as always, thanks for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share. If you subscribe, make sure to click that little button that turns on the notification.
Yeah, a little notification bell so you know when the latest video goes live.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah, see you next time. I'm Matt.
I'm Trevor.
And we'll be drinking with you.
Take care, guys.
Later.
Oktoberfest!
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 Yeah.
You have so much ginger left to eat.
Oh, you can have some.
Oh, thanks.